So hello and welcome back to my channel. So as you can tell, this is a different scenery than how my videos typically are. I think that I may just keep it like this. It helps with the echoing and it's more of a cozy room for me. So hopefully you guys like the scenery. But anyways, so I'm gonna get right into this video and it's gonna be about the whole controversy that's going on with Wendy Williams and all of that. So little background. I used to watch Wendy. I used to really enjoy watching her when I was younger, and it was like when I was in middle school or whatever. And I watched her here and there. I was like, okay, I gotta give me the how you doing, and all that stuff, right? So I was like, I love it, whatnot. But then I started kind of falling off on it, and it was mostly because of the different topics that she'll talk about. I was always have my ear in the gossip a little bit, but she started then talking about just like it was Kim Kardashian like all the time, and I was like, okay. It was like almost a week went by and we were still talking about the same person. I was like, okay, I think I'm done. So I haven't seen her in years, right? And then I see this latest video that she did with her live studio audience and whatnot. And she was actually disrespecting. I'll put probably up here the guy that she was talking about. And I'll link down below the video, the full video about what I'm talking about. So she has her segment and whatnot in her studio, and she's like, it was the picture of this young black male. I think he was 19 years old. And she was like, oh, do you guys know who he is? Blah, blah, blah. Oh, well, he has 2 point whatever followers on TikTok. And everyone's like, oh, and then she's looking him up and down. She's like this. And then she turns. And then people were like, oh, knee slapper. Then she's like, he was murdered. And everyone's like, oh, like, ooh. Shit, did I just laugh at that? So then everyone's just like, ugh. And then at the end, so that's usually where people stop the whole video, but there was like almost a minute left that people just for some reason are not sharing that part. So the other part of the video is her saying essentially like, oh, well, the killer will probably never get caught, whatever. And that, that's pretty much what she said. Like, oh, whatever. He'll probably never get caught. No charges be followed. No charges be brought. Yeah. So my whole issue with that, of course, it goes around with what other people were saying about the insensitivity about it. But what I kind of felt like with her, yes, it's the whole kind of conceited, like, oh, well, I don't know what TikTok is. He has more followers on this obscure thing that I don't know what it is, but I have more on Instagram, but I guess no one uses that, so it's like, my main thing was this. What was the whole point of even bringing it up? You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, you brought it up, this and that. Now, what's your point? What's your point? What was your whole point of even bringing it up? To say that he's dead and he has TikTok followers? That would be sad, mourning his death. What was the real point in you even mentioning his name? What was the whole point in you even saying what it is that you just said? What was the point of that? And it was just like really no point. And I get at the end and I kind of feel differently than how some other people feel. I feel like maybe, obviously some self-centeredness. Let's just be real. Okay. But with everything else, I feel like it's also her just being fed up with what is going on, if you get what I mean. And this is in terms of police brutality, the black community. That's why she said what she said at the end. Oh, it's just going to be another not John Doe, but just going to be another, person that died. And yeah. Some people felt like she was saying things on lines of like, oh, he had it coming. I would not go too far as to say that at all. But I feel like she's kind of numb a little bit to it and what was going on. That's how I feel about it.